ISO Superpole Race. The first here at the Balaton Park circuit is WorldSBK's 1000th race, and it gets underway with a flying start for Toprak Razgatlioglu from pole. Decent jump as well from Andrea Locatelli. He moves in front of Sam Lowes, who's got the inside line into turn one. They tiptoe their way through there after the rains earlier on today. It's damp conditions. Fourth position for Danilo Petrucci. Steady start for Nicolo Bulliger. We've made it through turn two successfully. That's crucial after the big 7-rider pile-up we had there yesterday. Jonathan Rea making some decent progress. He's already into sixth position. Comes under attack though from Xavi Vierque. He's bumped off the racing line, and that's really where you don't want to be, off the racing line.
Yeah, and you can see here down in 5 is Lowe's going to be able to try and make a move. There was knee sliders come off one rider there. That's what we saw flying.
Sam Lowes trying the cutback now with Andrea Locatelli in front of him. Petrucci pushing hard in those early stages. Jonathan Rea rejoined the racing line, but all the way down in 12th position, and that's a real shame for him. Having made good progress early on from 8th position on the grid, he was up to 6th.
Petrucci's doing a good job with the intermediate tyres, but look at Bulliger, he's already getting backed up. This is costing him a lot of points because the slick riders are doing a good job at this stage of the race, and they're only going to get faster and faster as they get more and more heat into those tyres.
Alvaro Bautista in front of Nicolo Bulliger, who's going to lose another place here. Jari Montella comes through on the inside. Alex Lowes is clambering all over the back of him. Bulliger at this stage of the race has no confidence whatsoever, and it's only a 10-lap sprint, remember.
This is massive for Bulliger, giving up potentially 12 points because he's on the wrong tyres right now.
Egerter through now. Bulliger's outside of the points altogether, down in 10th position, ahead of Ryan Vickers and Jonathan Rea. Watch the leaders now, swarming around those podium places as Danilo Petrucci tries to cut between Sam Lowes and Andrea Locatelli, and he's done so nicely. Petrucci, who started 5th on the grid, is now up into P2 and can think about attacking the tail of Toprak Razgatlioglu. Locatelli struggling here to hold off Sam Lowes. Lowes has got to get through now because Xavi Vierque and Alvaro Bautista are menacing as well. Bautista alongside Vierque will turn across his path. He's lucky Vierque's somewhat compliant. Lowes gets through on Locatelli as well. Locatelli's offline, and that allows Bautista through. Might allow Vierque through as well. Elbows out from Locatelli to at least defend that 5th place. Big moment for Xavi Vierque. And when you drop off the racing line for a moment, that's where it's slippery. Dominic Egerter coming through now onto the tail of Jari Montella and Alex Lowes. Toprak Razgatlioglu, fastest of them last time around. That's why he's managed to break away. Half a second clear of Danilo Petrucci. Sam Lowes, 0.4 of a second back from him. 0.3 then the gap to Alvaro Bautista.
Interesting for Lowes is that once he managed to get through, he picked up 0.3 of a second on Toprak in the second half of the lap.
Jonathan Rea we saw running wide there into turn one. He Manages to rejoin, but he's dropped another couple of places since we last saw him. He's down in 14th place. Petrucci is now your race leader ahead of Sam Lowes, and Toprak Razgatlioglu has dropped to 3rd in the opening sector of lap number 3. See, the riders are finding some grip on the inside of the straight there where it's managed to dry quicker. Sam Lowes now cutting his way through on Petrucci. So it's Lowes, it's Petrucci, it's Razgatlioglu, it's Bautista, covered by just 0.6 of a second.
Yeah, so much confidence there for Lowes. We saw last time around he bundled his way through on Locatelli like he had to do, but that move on Petrucci, able to keep that cool head. And for Razgatlioglu, he needs to try and collect himself now to give himself the chance just to steady the ship. His main rival, Bulliger, is 11th, completely out of this one. So for Toprak, it's about trying to keep a cool head. And you've still got lots of racing left in this one, 7.5 laps.
Bautista only now pulls alongside Danilo Petrucci. Has the inside, you can see it's the drier part of the circuit as well. Petrucci tries to turn in, but there's nowhere to go, and that's going to allow Razgatlioglu to come back through into the podium places also, and Razgatlioglu might now think about an attack on Alvaro Bautista for 2nd place. Behind them, Danilo Petrucci now struggling to hold on against Andrea Locatelli. Look at the closing speed for Locatelli. He's got off the circuit through the gravel trap. He will rejoin successfully, and that's no mean feat, but he will have cost himself a couple of positions and a little bit of time there as well. So that's Vierque through to 5th, that's Alex Lowes up to 6th, and Andrea Locatelli down to 7th. Toprak Razgatlioglu attacks the tail of Alvaro Bautista. Bautista has visibly been holding him back, but not for much longer. Razgatlioglu is through and clear on lap number 5, and now the hunt begins. 1.5 seconds, the gap to race leader Sam Lowes.
Half a second faster than Lowes already on this lap. It was 0.2 in the first sector, 0.3 in the second sector for Toprak. Toprak a second faster than Lowes last time around, and he's bridged that gap down to half a second.
We're looking at a change of race leader by the end of this lap number 6. Sam Lowes has bolted. But Toprak Razgatlioglu, we saw he was able to make the pass on similarly matched Alvaro Bautista. He is hunting down Sam Lowes at a real rate of knots here. Start of lap number 7, Toprak will try in one of the 3 heaviest braking zones here at the Balaton Park circuit to make his move on Sam Lowes, and he stopped it successfully. Toprak Razgatlioglu leads on lap 7 of WorldSBK's 1000th race.
Yeah, Sam tried to lean into Toprak a little bit there into turn 1 just to show that he wasn't going to be cowering into it, but for Razgatlioglu able to make the move. Once you're alongside like that, as long as you hit that apex into turn 1, the rider in front can do nothing about it. But in these conditions, it's not the usual Toprak attack because you just don't have that level of grip.
Opportunity for Razgatlioglu to score 12 World Championship points here, and it's looking like a non-score for Nicolo Bulliger, who has no speed and no confidence in the late 1 minute 44s, down in 12th position and being harried by Dominic Egerter. And for Nicolo Bulliger, this is going to be another costly Superpole race. Remember, he lost 12 points in Misano at the Emilia-Romagna round in the Superpole race there. These two scrapping with one another, already well back from those points-paying positions. It's, what, 7 seconds that Bulliger needs to find, and I'm afraid that's not going to happen barring incident ahead. Razgatlioglu will extend his winning run that dates back to race 1 of the Emilia-Romagna round. He won your 800th, he won your 900th. He's going to win with a 3rd different manufacturer your 1000th WorldSBK race. Toprak Razgatlioglu wins at the Balaton Park circuit. Sam Lowes 2nd, and Alvaro Bautista will exit the final turn to complete the podium in 3rd. That's the first time that Bautista has beaten his teammate Nicolo Bulliger this season. Bulliger will be scoreless in the Superpole race.